Hi, so this week we're talking about pronoun use. I'm going to split this video into two parts. First, how to respect someone's pronouns, and then going on to talk about your pronouns. So first I'm going to start by defining what is a pronoun. A pronoun is a way to refer to people in third person without using their name. They are often used in linguistic representation of people's gender identity, so they are so important. I cannot express how important pronouns are. One of the main rules when using pronouns is to always respect people's pronouns, no matter who they are, no exception, never, ever, ever. You always respect people's pronouns. If someone tells you their pronoun, you use it. If someone goes up to you and says, "Hey, this is the pronoun I want you to use for me," then you do that. No exception. You do as they ask, and you make an effort to do it. To do otherwise is offensive and invalidating, and just awkward at best. Secondly, sometimes it's not obvious which pronouns to use for someone when you first meet them. If this happens, ask. Don't assume they use certain pronouns. This is so much better. It shows you care and understand about gender, and it just avoids awkward conversations. So when you're like, I don't know which pronouns to use, if it's someone you've just met or not seen in a long time, just ask. Something like, "Hey, would you mind reminding me which pronouns you use?" Or, "Hey, so what pronouns should I use for you?" It's really simple. It's so much better to do this than to misgender someone. You can ask for someone's name, so you can ask for someone's pronouns. Thirdly, always be open to change. Just because someone originally used a different pronoun and they now use a different one, that doesn't matter. And be open to change. Respect that. Don't just assume they're going to use that pronoun for life. So if someone says, "Hey, you know what, I think this pronoun suits me better," don't get angry, don't be annoyed by that. Be cool, help them by adjusting and asking them how they want you to use it. There are a lot of pronouns out there, from binary pronouns like he, him and she, her, to non-binary pronouns so like they, them and ze, it. He, him is traditionally used as a binary male pronoun, and she, her is traditionally used as a binary female pronoun, but this does not mean that every person using that pronoun identifies with that gender. You cannot assume, for example, if someone uses he, him, that that person identifies as male, because that might not well be the case. There are a lot of really cool pronouns which are not assigned to a gender. One of these is they, them. This is being used as plurally, but it can be used singularly too. Shakespeare used it singular. Z has a lot of variations, so it's important if someone says that they want to use that pronoun, you ask them how they want it used. There are so many pronoun variations, which is why it's so important to ask. Now I'm going to talk about your pronoun. Remember that it's okay not to use a binary pronoun. If you feel that he or she does not fit you, you don't have to use it. As I already said, there are so many, so do some research and see which one fits you best. It's your pronoun, not anyone else's, so don't choose a pronoun to make anyone else happy. Make sure it fits you and you alone. Secondly, if you change your mind which pronoun you want to use, that's cool too. I used to use they, them, and now I use he, him. And I am aware that this at some point might change. And this is fine, this is normal, and if people are accepting, they'll get that. People can easily adjust. Thirdly, be aware that it will take some people more time than others. With some help, they will get there, don't worry. And if they do mess up, just correct them. Usually they won't be angry about this. If you do have any questions, feel free to comment below, or you can send an ask to my Tumblr, which I'll put in the doobly-doo below. See you next Wednesday. Have a great week.